everybody, this is Tina again, and we are back with April. So right now I just have a solid piece of cardstock. It is a standard 12 by 12. We're gonna go ahead and round the corners. This is a very, very simple layout for April, and I just really wanted to be able to do something clean and simple for this one. I loved this paper right here. This is cloud paper. This is current Stampin' Up! Paper. It is called Sweet Dreams. So we're gonna put this on here again. You see that it is a strip. That makes it super easy, and it is a 4-inch strip. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my grid mat to line this up, and I'm putting it all the way over on the edge here. Next, I have cut 2 clouds from my Cricut. These were in the April Showers cartridge, I believe. It was a mini cartridge. So I've embossed it with white dots, and then that's just gonna go right up here. We can actually attach these. We're gonna attach one with just regular ATG adhesive. And then this next one we're gonna put on dimensionals. Sort of played around with my, oh, you can't even see it. I'm so sorry. Oh, the lighting. Let's zoom in a little bit just so you guys can see that. I'll zoom back out if I need to. I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. It is horrible. I'll zoom in. What is the deal? There you go. Okay, let's zoom back out and we'll finish this one up. The next thing I have is some green and blue, just cardstock, and I do want to round the corners. You could definitely fit a lot more photos on this layout. Just the design, I kept it very simple. I didn't add a lot of extra. And so if I come to this month and I have the photos, I will probably definitely add a couple extras, but I just wanted to just add these 2 that I knew I could get in. So the next thing I cut is this little birdhouse from my Cricut, and it was on that same cartridge, and I can actually, it's a big enough die cut that I can just use my tape runner. And the only thing I wish is that I would have cut this a little bit larger. I kind of got deep into this layout before I realized that I really would have liked it a little bit larger. So we're just going to use the placement of this to kind of line things up. So I want this green mat down here, and this is a 4x6 mat. So the photo, when I add the photo, I'll take a 1/4 inch off each side of the photo, and that's what I'll use. Now the thing with ATG adhesive is it doesn't come up very easy. So once you put that adhesive on there and you press that down to the cardstock, you're sort of committed. I'm gonna overlap this a little bit onto my pattern paper, and then it's just kind of lined up. And then my birdhouse is going to go here. And then I have a couple punches here, a couple flowers that I punched out. I'm just using a regular punch. So there's lots of things that you probably already have that you can use. I'm gonna use just my paper piercer, and we are going to put these 2 flowers together. And I'm just gonna lay them down, and then right there, and I have a mini silver brad. And then we're gonna stick this right here. So let's put this down. You could stick this on dimensionals if you wanted, or a pop dot. I'm going to put my flower on a pop dot, and I'm gonna use 2 since there's a brad right there, and then these are 2 layers. I'm just gonna wanna make sure everything sticks really good and stays popped up. And I am gonna tuck it over my birdhouse. And then I have another little tiny one, little tiny flower, and let's put that on a dimensional. Just like that. And then I have the heart right here that came out of my die cut, and I'm just going to put it right up here, and I will just use regular adhesive for that. So this was a very simple layout. You could use whichever colors you wanted and really make it cute. There's enough for a little journaling square. That's the other thing that I like to leave room for, is I like to be able to write on my calendars, maybe what was going on in our photos, or also like maybe the date or the kids' age. One of the calendars goes to my grandma, and she has asked me to make sure that I include the ages of the kids. And so I do like to leave a little room for that. So that would be a perfect place for a little tag and some journaling once I get the photos. So this is May. So next you're gonna see June from Megan, and then I'll be back with July.